Hey Cal fans, Burke18 again over at California Golden Blogs. Today I'm going to be breaking down the long reception to Vic Wharton, which set up our game-winning touchdown against North Carolina. Now before we get into this play itself, I want to replay a clip from the last video that I made that previewed North Carolina's defense. And what we saw in that preview is that North Carolina likes to invert their safety into the short side of the field, which creates a massive coverage void for our wide receivers to potentially exploit. That's exactly the void that we see Wharton popping into. We see the safety come down into the box for the blitz, Wharton runs a slant, and Bowers hits him in lots of room with tons of yards after catch potential. But what really interests me on this play is how Baldwin exploits that coverage void, because this isn't a called pass. Baldwin hasn't guessed that North Carolina would invert their safeties and called a play to outsmart their defensive coordinator. Instead, this is a run-pass option that's designed to take advantage of that safety whether he inverts or not. And we can see the run component of this play if we look at the offensive line in the backfield. Here we see a pulling guard, we see an offensive tackle firing out to block a linebacker. Bowers could have handed the ball off on this play if the look would have been favorable for it. And if the safety would have stayed deep, then that's exactly what would have happened. Cal would have had 6 blockers to take on 6 defenders in the box, and that gives us good numbers for a nice, safe run. When that safety inverts, on the other hand, Bowers knows that he doesn't have the numbers for the run, but he also knows that that coverage void is going to be popping wide open, and so he pulls the ball and throws it for major yards after the catch. This play is most interesting for me because of what it shows us about Beau Baldwin's offense specifically. Lots of guys run RPOs in 2017. It seems like everybody's doing it. But the difference between Baldwin and a guy like Tony Franklin is that while Tony Franklin's RPOs are going to ask the quarterback to throw a bomb down the seams or a fade down the sidelines, Baldwin's going to focus on clearing out this underneath space, creating high percentage throws for his quarterback, and then giving you that big play potential once the receiver gets the ball in his hands. Okay, that's it for this week. Be sure to check back next week for my next installment of Cal Football Film Study, and go Bears!